This is Mario with MIA Microflight, and I wanted to do this video because I got into a conversation with somebody in one of the forums discussing the actual realm of where we lived. Now we've been given this model here, which is a sphere, basically, and against all common sense logic, there is, in my opinion, there is absolutely no way that large bodies of water can remain in perfect static motion and level, more importantly, to a spherical model such as this. When in reality, if we look at the oceans, if we look at even a swimming pool, that water seeks its own level. And we can say that that plane is a level plane, but it's also a flat plane. Now, granted, we can say that this is flat land. Granted that there are voids and ups and downs, hills, and nothing's truly like a pancake. It is on a level plane. And as far as I'm concerned, water is the defining factor of the real world where we live in, because water seeks its own level. If we look at the oceans, they tend to get aligned and level with the horizon. The horizon is always rising up to one's eye level, no matter where you're at. So we live in a flat plane, or we can say this is impossible. It's an imposter of a ball, impossible, because there's no way that all these oceans, bodies of water, can be attached to a ball like that without some kind of a magical force. Now, science tends to throw in the nebulous term gravity. Everything's attached, by means of gravity. This chair is sitting on a flat terrain here by nature of its weight and mass. Boom. Lighter things tend to become lighter, and they tend to float up. Hot air rises because it's lighter than air. But anything with a mass tends to form its own attachment to the surface that it is placed on. Obviously, a heavier object, it's going to remain. It's not going to be movable because of its mass and because of its weight. So, getting back to this model here, I would like to challenge anybody to model this in real form. This is just a three-dimensional model. What we have been given as a the realm that we live in. But I would like to challenge anybody to come up with a model, a real tangible model of what you see here, with the water conforming to this shape here and not having the water or the volume of water or the mass of water just spilling over. It's impossible. It's very impossible that the Earth, as we see it, and it's been I believe 70% water, masses of water, is able to maintain itself in this form here. It's impossible. More logical is that water is sitting like that, and that to me makes more sense than what we have been given. I may be wrong, but my opinion is that any tangible, measurable things that can be that we can assume them to be real, more realistic, can be scaled up or down. And so I would like to challenge, like I said, anybody to model this model here in a more realistic form, with actual water attaching to a sphere without the use of magic. Ponder on that for a while, huh?